Plasticity update, amazing. Live mirror instancing, moving edges in circular objects. Let's go. So live mirror first, this shit is bonkers, right? So it's instance based, right? So you have a cylinder here, let's say. It can be whatever you want, but let's go with a cylinder. And let's say I wanted to, just like in Blender, you know, when I'm booleaning or working on one side, I want it to be reflected automatically to the other side, right? You can do it now with instancing. So check this out, right? I'm going to mirror this to the other side and I'm going to nuke this other side. I'm going to grab this one, right? I'm going to run an instance on it. So create an instance and then Alt X and mirror it to the other side like this, right? Now I'm going to have two instances here, so I can nuke one of them, right? Which is going to be this one. And I'm going to have a live mesh and an instance. So watch. If I'm going to now run a chamfer on it, or run a bevel on it, or, you know, run a boolean on it, or whatever the hell I want to do with it, it's going to reflect on the other side. This is crazy cool. And when you want to finish this, you can't combine them with QQ because it's an instance, right? What you want to do is you want to go to F instance, realize instance, then you can boolean them together. Okay, peachy, awesome. All right, next is gonna be instancing. This shit is sick. So check this out. I'm gonna have a cylinder here and I'm gonna have a chamfer, right? And on top of this, I'm gonna run a very simple kind of like a boolean here, right? So let me just run it in the middle. So here, perfect. And B for, you know, for new body, and we're gonna drop it down here like this and move it a little bit closer here. Okay, cool. Now let's say I wanted to instance this around in a circular array and be able to update all of them at the same time. So what you want to do is select this object, the boolean f instance, right? Create an instance and then immediately click on radial array and array them. And now if you approve it, you're gonna have an instance, right? I mean multiple instances. So when I'm going to work on this one, all of them gonna update. But check this out, right? If I'm gonna grab them and Control J them and create a group of instances, right? And I'm gonna select them all, and I'm going to Shift D them and SS to scale them in, they're still instanced, right, to this one object. So if I'm gonna go back to the cylinder, press 3 and start manipulating with this one, all of them gonna update. I mean, this is sick or what, right? This is actually crazy. Okay, next, edge moving. This thing, I've been waiting for this forever, okay? So when you have a cylinder, right? And let's say you have a, you know, chamfer here, whatever, and then you just go 3 and you offset it, right? And you drop it down. And now you wanted to taper this face. Well, there were two ways of doing this, right? One of them would be to run an offset, select these two, Shift X, and then select them 2 and L with G0. That's one. The other way of doing this would be to select this one, Shift select this one, Shift F, and then go to draft face and draft the face and create a taper. None of this bullshit anymore, okay? You can just grab the edge and move it. This is fantastic. So you drop this down, you select the edge, you press G, and you goddamn move it. I mean, this is so freaking cool, right? You can just taper it using the handle. So it's much more intuitive, much faster, and a lot of fun. So there you have it, 3 amazing updates. And if you want to learn more about plasticity and you want to get efficient with this software, then check out our amazing course, The Ultimate Guide to Plasticity, which is going to teach you everything, okay? The surfacing, how to create amazing shapes in plasticity, how to create really cool sci-fi hard surface design, how to bring them to Blender, how to texture them, how to detail them, and also how to render them. So the link is in the video description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.